it just kind of proves my point, which is why I kind of only like to go for a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2. Y'all, I cannot stress this enough. Surround yourself with people that are going to support you. Just love to see that people in my group have made money. When you're trading supply and demand, you want to only trade supply and demand in a trending market. What does that mean? That supply was a better entry than the trend line and the support. We already hit 1-to-1. Let's go. What's up, y'all? So I think my mic is here. I want to test it out for this little box. We got a mic, we got a mic, we got a. Let me know if y'all can hear me or not. I think this mic makes it feel more real. I can't even get the words out, but it's like I feel like I'm finding my purpose. Since I was a little kid, I always wondered, I wonder what I'm gonna grow up doing. I'm about to be 28 in July. My social media, my YouTube, everything is just kind of like just starting to just randomly blow up, and I'm just starting to see like different avenues. Like, I would have never thought that I would have been a teacher. I would have never thought that I would have been somebody that can give value to somebody else. I just cannot believe I'm doing this. So it's just like to see stuff like this, I just feel like I'm just so overjoyed. Y'all have no idea. But I hope y'all love the audio. Let me know how it sounds. Let's get back to the video. That quick, I caught a position. I went in really light. Because it's one of those, it's not supply and demand. So y'all know I'm loving support and resistance. But this one had double confluence. We have a trend line here. We had a counter trend line break plus the break of a support. So I wouldn't be surprised if this comes and fills the range. I did send this to my group. I let them know. Let's see. Double confluence on this breakout of a support plus a breakout of a trend line. It is right before 9:30. I wanted to wait until 9:30, but once I saw this happen, it was just, I could not let this one pass up. So let's see if this trade plays out here. I'm so upset because my OBS just will not cooperate enough for me to use it right now. But so I'm in this trade. Let me zoom this in here. And I had the opportunity to get in here based off of a support and resistance and a counter trend line break. Basically, I had double confluence here, right? We have this trend line, we have 1 touch, 2 touch, and then price has broken out of this trend line. We also had a support here, price broke out of the support. So I kind of used that as double confluence. Once we got a break of the candle, I got in for sales here. We immediately went into profit, but as you can see, price is pulling back. Now, I see a supply and demand setup presenting itself because remember we were in this range. What is this? What is this? Disconnect. Yeah, this is so annoying. I'm just gonna have to quit OBS altogether because it's not. Look at this. Anybody knows how to work OBS, please hit me up because I don't, obviously. Okay, is it working again? All right, so boom. I have a supply as well here because, you know, price broke structure. Let me pull out my arrow here or just my drawing tool. Price was just ping-ponging in this range here. We finally broke out and we broke structure here. So I'm waiting for price to come back up to this supply zone. So I want to see if a supply and demand zone setup is best in this situation or if going ahead and taking this counter trend line break would be a better situation, or as far as taking a counter trend line break with like a break and retest. Let's see if it actually comes back up into my zone. If it comes up into my zone, then it just kind of shows me, okay, continue to wait for supply and demand. It's a safer entry. I'm going to show y'all the trade on here. This is the supply I'm waiting to tap right here. And it looks like we're actually coming up to tap it, y'all. It's now 9:30. My zone is right here. Let's see. So already supply and demand is a better entry for this entry model. Boom, we got a tap just now, y'all. So we're down 100. Let me see if I can. I'm down 100 and basically I'm down $100, right? Because I got into that supply. I mean, because I got into that trend line entry. So let me go ahead and I'm going to take an aggressive entry for a sell here just because I'm already in a sell. I'm going to send this to my, let me send this to my group real quick. Supply tapped. I am in sales. All right, as y'all can see, look at that. That supplies, like y'all see how that supply just instantly put me in profit. Now, it's not to say that it won't come back, but it looks like that supply was a better entry than the trend line and the support. We already hit 1-to-1. Let's go. Y'all can see we are up. See if we can get a $500 trade. So I have my stop loss. We've hit 1-to-1 already. Let's see if we can get a little more. Y'all can see my runner got stopped. Came down for a 1-to-1. I wanted to see what it was going to do, how far I would go. All right, y'all. So overall, good day. My break even did hit on that trade. I managed to secure some at 1-to-1, but I just love to see that people in my group have made money. All right, y'all. So I'm in the car. I'm on the way to Target right now. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I hope y'all loving the whole new mic situation I got going on here. I just want to make sure that the audio is top tier for y'all. So let me know how y'all like it. Anyway, so y'all know I like to drop gems for y'all when I'm on the way to my destination. And I was looking through some of my comments and I saw a lot of people, I don't know if they were confused or they were very shocked that support and resistance and supply and demand are two different things. So for me, just to keep things super simple, because you can't overthink it, when you're trading supply and demand, you want to only trade supply and demand in a trending market. What does that mean? Okay, that means price is either trending bullish or bearish on your 5-minute time frame. Y'all know how when y'all look at the time frame sometimes and you can see that price is in a range, like you can draw a resistance and then you can also draw support and price is just kind of ping-ponging in between that range. That is when you're looking to use support and resistance, right? That's not a trending market. That's a consolidated market. That's price, you know, trading sideways. So again, just keep things simple, y'all. Like don't overthink these things. You'll know when price is trending because you'll clearly be able to see price going a certain direction, right? You'll know when price is consolidated because it'll continuously buy up and then sell and then buy up and then sell, right, within the same area. So I hope that kind of cleared that up. I do want to do like a Q&A maybe video, so I want you guys to drop some questions down in the description. Sorry, not the description. Drop some questions down in the comment section so that way, you know, on one of my next videos coming up soon, I can do a Q&A and answer kind of a lot of questions that you guys have. A lot of y'all have the same sort of questions. A lot of you guys are loving the support and resistance. Y'all are loving the supply and demand. And one thing I want y'all to understand is these strategies are just tools that you have in your toolbox, right? I'm deciding to kind of narrow it down to only have 1 to 2 strategies, right? You can have multiple. You can have a supply and demand strategy. You can have a support and resistance strategy. You can have a trend line strategy. You can have a breakout strategy. All these strategies are different tools that you can use when you see the market set up in certain ways. So for me, I found that finding a trend on the 5-minute time frame and using supply and demand works really well. It has a high win rate, especially if you are managing risk, especially if you are waiting for certain things to happen, if you're waiting for price to tap your zone, if you're not anxiously getting into the market, if you're not over leveraging when you're getting into these plays. It's a lot of other factors that, you know, combine into that, but again, I just found more of a win rate when I wait for supply and demand setups. Now, as of recently, especially last week, And then even some trades that I didn't even take myself, I saw support and resistance win a lot this past week. And because I've seen that, that is why I'm now saying that I'm going to add it to basically to my toolbox. So if I see a support and resistance setup that I've seen before play out, I'm just going to go ahead and take it, just because it seems like the market is kind of trending like that, is having those indecisive moments and then buying, or indecisive moments and then selling. And y'all know how the market has been. There's a lot of stuff going on with the tariff and Trump and all this stuff. But again, we don't want to overthink it. We just want to kind of have a strategy and kind of just stick with it. I feel like you should have multiple strategies in your toolbox. Just kind of figure out which ones you want them to be. So whether you want to have supply and demand and maybe trend lines, or supply and demand, and you may use EMAs, or you may use, and to be honest, you can probably use multiple together. Like, I know some traders who use multiple strategies combined into one, and that's how you get multiple confluences. If you have multiple strategies and they're all kind of telling you the same thing, it kind of makes the probability of the trade playing out even more. The reason why I like to narrow that down to no more than 2 strategies is because it does become a little bit confusing. It does have you overthinking a lot of times, and you're just like, oh, well, we are in a supply zone, but there's a so-and-so here. My Hikanachi candles are saying this. My cloud is saying this. My RSI is saying this. And so everything is not going to all say the same thing. So you just kind of want to narrow it down, keep it simple, and let that be that. Keep trading simple. I tell you guys, the more information that you fill your head with, the more confused you're going to become. Like, you need to think of trading like a baby would think of trading. If a baby saw the lines on the chart, I'm pretty sure a child would be able to trade and be more profitable than most grown adults, because they'd be looking at it in a more simpler way. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to do. I have finally made it to Target. Let's go inside here, y'all. Look at this rain, y'all. Look at this rain, y'all. This is just ridiculous. But that's North Carolina for you. Like, I'm telling y'all, it was literally 80 degrees. Please go. Just go. Come on. It was literally 80 degrees 2 or 3 days ago. And now I have on a long sleeve hoodie with a hat. And now I need an umbrella. That's ridiculous. Oh. Shorty just came through. Just ran the little sign over. Like, completely ran it over. All right, let me get in here, because obviously these people cannot drive, y'all.
What's up, y'all? It's 8:45 a.m. I just got through doing my analysis with my group. It is the start of a new week. Today is Monday. Hopefully I can get this video posted today, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is my current markup I have. It's so dark in here, y'all. I'm currently in a hotel room. Not anywhere special, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Probably gonna head back home shortly, but I did want to get on the charts and at least see if I can catch a good trade. So we're gonna kick our feet up and just wait and see if I can catch something, y'all, and then we'll continue with the vlog. Yeah, I think what irritated me more than anything is, y'all see this food right here? I spent $50 on this food to get DoorDashed, and it came at 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, I think I ordered it around 12, if that. So basically, the food never got eaten. Maybe I can give it away to somebody or something, but this is just absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. I am about to head downstairs real quick. I wanted to grab something to drink. It's actually pretty out here. But this is what I came for. Some juice. I'm starving. I'm thirsty. You ever do the apple juice and orange juice mix? You gotta be from the country to know about this. This is what you call breakfast for a champion right here. This is gonna help me win a trade today, y'all. Let's get back on the chart. I'm back in the lab. We got our breakfast here. Protein, yogurt, juice, charts. Let's see how our charts are doing. It is currently, y'all, this is my favorite quote ever. The only payment is patience. Daily reminder every day. And it's 9:01, y'all. So let's see if we can catch something. Y'all, look at this. I'm gonna move this to current candle stop. Let's see. 1-to-1 tap. This is nice. I'm gonna tell them 1-to-1 hit. 1. The support setup. I took it very, very small. Just because I wanted to test it out. Y'all know I'm still kind of I'm iffy about support and resistance sometimes, but it wins, but it doesn't win without giving you a heart attack. Because this candle right here that came so close to my stop loss would have gave me a heart attack. And I don't like that. Pushing up forwards. Let's go. Let's go. I like this. I like to see them catching setups. But as you can see, alright, y'all, so I'm about to grab something to eat, but there's a gallery in here. When I tell you, it's the cutest thing I've ever seen, and this is just one of the floors. So I'm gonna try to see how the trade actually turned out. It went back up to TP again. It went past it just a little bit. Just kind of proved my point, which is why I kind of only like to go for a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2. Let's see, it barely just missed the 1-to-2. So it's like eventually one day, you know, I'll take those big setups, but just getting those 1-to-1s, 1-to-2s, just take what you can get and just kind of get out of the market. Y'all, I cannot stress this enough. Surround yourself with people that are going to motivate you. Surround yourself with people that are going to be there for you. Surround yourself with people that are going to support you. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to let y'all see this. But anyway, so y'all, just surround yourself. Like, this is why I go places like this. Do what makes you happy. Go after your dream, even if you don't see results. And I think that's the part that a lot of people get stumped on. You gotta continue to do your thing even when you don't see results. You can make a lot of money with trading, but you're gonna have a lot of years, a lot of months where you're just on the charts consistently and you're not seeing any income, you're not seeing any profit from it. If anything, you're losing money, but for whatever reason, you still wanna keep coming back. So that's when you have a love and you have a passion for something. All right, y'all, I'm outside. Hopefully y'all can hear me better. I know it was a lot of music in there. I'm not trying to get copyrighted. As y'all know, I'm finally monetized. But yeah, so I'm outside just kind of getting some sun. I just wanted to give some value real quick to you guys while y'all are here. Thank you all so much for even watching this video. Thank y'all for subscribing to me. Thank y'all for just supporting me. Like, y'all have no idea.